How do you find clients as a freelance content creator? We're gonna talk about it today after the intro, and I'm gonna reveal you my secret. Check this amazing landscape. We are in Liguria, Italy, and it would be just too easy for me to go and relax by the sea. So why not to climb that mountain instead, right? So by the title, I'm sure this video will sound like a joke, but actually it's not a joke. How do I find clients as a freelance content creator? I found a full-time job first, and I want to talk through my experience today, guys, because we actually never talk. I usually do camera gear reviews or I just share tips, but we don't really interact. And first of all, I want to ask you, if you have any question about video making or content creation in general, just drop me a comment down here. I'll be happy to share my experience and my knowledge with you. If you want to take your video making to the next level, or if you want to seriously pursue a career as a video maker, I'm really happy to share my mistakes and all my knowledge. So don't be afraid, just drop a comment. It's free. Just write me down here and I'll be happy to reply as soon as I can. I also mentioned I'm gonna share my secret, and actually that is a clickbait, as many other YouTubers are doing on YouTube, and I really don't like it, because I don't think there's really a secret or a specific way to find clients. Again, it just comes down to personal experience. I'm walking in the middle of nowhere, literally, and there's rubbish everywhere. I mean, check this out. There are mannequins from shops windows, a fan, any kind of plastic. Humans are disgusting. We guys really need to put this mindset to a different tune, because we are horrible. We are just the worst species on this planet, and we need to really improve, because we don't deserve it. We don't deserve this beauty. So why am I telling you to find a full-time job? And bear in mind, we're gonna go a bit deeper into this subject on what kind of jobs you might look into. But first of all, I come from one of those families really into full-time jobs. So, you know, my parents used to tell me you need a full-time job just for safety, just to have a solid income every month, and so on. So that's what I grew up with, and I didn't know otherwise, basically. So I found a full-time job since I finished my studies when I was 23, more or less, which turned into a great career actually until I was a senior member of staff. But I'm gonna talk about my career into a different vlog maybe, so consider to hit the subscribe button now anyway. But when I decided to become a freelance content creator and video maker, then I struggled to find clients, and I tried different ways. I tried emails, like thousands of emails. They never worked out for me, so that's not a way I would recommend personally. I tried business cards. Again, nothing happened. I tried to go to fairs about different subjects, travel fairs, you know, with travel agents or real estate. Again, not good results. I talked to literally hundreds of agents. I never came up with a single job. 99% of my clients right now are actually my ex-colleagues. So friends, people I spend time with. I used to work for Sony Pictures for 10 years, and definitely I grew a huge network in the media fields. So I basically met copywriter, art directors, video makers, DOPs, graphic designers, hundreds of different people in the media field, and that's what helped me now to find clients, because basically I left Sony in 2017, and after a few years all my other colleagues left Sony as well, and they found jobs in other media companies. So when they were in a need of a video maker or a graphic designer or a content creator in general, they knew me. They knew what I was capable of. They knew I was reliable, and I had experience because we worked 10 years in television together. So it's just an easier way to create clients. Now, bear in mind, I totally advise to find a full-time job. It could also be a part-time job, and if you can, just target your media field. So if you want to be a video maker, just try to get into television or content production in general, if you can, of course. So you can actually practice and enhance your skills as a content creator, as a video maker. For example, if you're working in a bar, that's great. I've done that as well, but you probably have less time to actually practice and focus on what you want to do. And there's nothing wrong in finding a different job. I worked in a restaurant for 2 years when I moved to London, and that helped me somehow anyway to improve my language, to get started with the connections in a new city, in a new world for me. Another benefit in my experience to work with companies like that is, for example, Sony produces electronics and camera gear. So usually as a member of the staff, you get discounts on the products, and that really helped me to build my first camera rig. And then step by step, I was lucky enough to gather some money and also enhance and upgrade my camera gear. And also you can find clients in different fields, in different environments. For example, my very first boss in this restaurant in London, he moved to the Philippines after a few years, and he opened an Airbnb. And when he needed a video maker to film like a real estate video of this huge villa, well, guess who called? He called me because he knew me. We worked together for 2 years. We became friends, and I just went to the Philippines and did this video. Talking about my Sony's friends, I actually worked with Maxine. We worked together a few years, and now she's working for this school of communication arts. So I did a couple of events for them in terms of video. I worked with Andrea, my ex-manager in Sony Pictures, and through Andrea I worked for the ophthalmology department of the Royal College in London. I worked with John, who gave me some charity work. I worked with Alexandra, who was working for a company that produces tea off black. So I did again a couple of events, videos for them. So that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of my work, 99% of my work, is coming from my ex-colleagues from a full-time position. And overall, in general, I think you want to enlarge and increase your network as much as you can just by talking to people, going to events, sharing your knowledge. Don't be afraid to share with people what you can do and what you can't do. Be honest with yourself and with them, and you will be paid off very soon. And you don't have to do what I've done to work for 10 years for the same company. At a certain point, if you want to be a freelancer, you just need to commit and switch and just go for it. So that's what I've done a couple of years ago. I thought I was ready to do it, and I committed, and I left my full-time job, and here I am in 2020 without jobs because of this COVID-19. It was going already quite well with my clients, but hey, all the world is in the same situation, so I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying my country for a while now, which I haven't done in 38 years. So at the end of the story, I guess the real secret in finding clients is to base your search on real connections, on human connections, because that's what everyone needs in life. The world is built by humans on human relationships, and that's what we want to build with the future clients. So first of all, I'd recommend to work on relationships, meet people, talk to people, once again, share your knowledge, be friendly, and then whenever they will be in a need of a content producer or someone to work with, they will think about you first. I think we rely too much on this online life and social media platforms, which are kind of destroying the world in a way. So let's go back to the original meaning of being human, not the human that trashes the world as we've just seen right here, but in terms of building a good world through real human connections. And this, of course, is my personal experience, what worked for me in my life. So that's my biggest advice for this video. I really hope it helped you somehow. I think that's all for today, but by the way, I failed to reach the top of the mountain because I couldn't find the road, but I hope I didn't fail in giving you and sending you this message. So consider to subscribe. I definitely want to see you on my channel in the next videos. God bless you as always, and thanks for watching.